Alrighty, so we're leveling up our troop here amongst the chaos of the last episode to level 3. So if you look at your secondary sheet there, in tier 2, you can mark 2 more of those boxes for level 3. You can upgrade any that are unmarked. Also, if any traits were increased previously, they should be marked and you can't upgrade them again until the next tier. But you could choose 2 of those upgrades that are available, and then you get to choose a new domain card of level 3 or below.
Okay. So for just one option, it says gain +1 bonus to 2 unmarked character traits.
Correct.
It's literally any of these 2?
And
it just goes up by 1?
Yeah, any of the ones that haven't been upgraded yet.
Does that then increase, like, I have 2d10 plus 6 magic damage for my arcane rifle? Does that make it 2d10 plus 7?
It doesn't create, you do not get bonus damage from the traits on your weapon.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
Can I see some domain cards, please?
Yes, you may. Well, first let's see what everyone wants to upgrade here. That's the last bit.
It's going to depend, because I want to look at the cards
Ooh,
before I
actually,
decide.
that
Me and Laura are in max.
So here is Bone and Valor of up to level 3. To choose there. This is Splendor, which you get Splendor and Valor you share with Abu. This is Dread.
Give them.
What do you share with me?
Give them to Valor.
Okay, let me
This is Sage, which you share with Laura. You also share Bone with Abubakar, if you want to look at that.
Brilliant.
And you share Bone with those 2 as well.
Great.
And those are your blood cards.
Ooh. And we can, it's...
Get 1 domain card of level 3 or lower.
3 or lower?
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
you
gosh,
got
I'm like reading.
2 new options, or you could go take ones that you really liked that you just didn't have room for previously. Up to you.
Oh gosh, all of these are so good.
It's the tough call.
Ooh, second wind? Dang.
Oh, that's a nice one.
But I also like
what
what's
is
his reason
the
because it also has like
area
de-escalating like
on this
stressful
guy, because it
situations.
says you lob, but I don't. It says targets within affected range, but it doesn't give me like how does that work for?
So you lob at a point within far range,
Yeah.
and then heat fills the area within very close of where you choose.
Okay, that makes
so it's
total
like,
sense. Yeah.
So like if you choose a spot here, it would be everything within about that area.
Gotcha, including allies. Is that probably?
Does it say targets or creatures?
Okay.
Oh, of those caught within.
Yeah.
So finally we got more AOE, but I don't know if that'd be so helpful.
Well, you just choose a point that doesn't include
Yeah.
your friends. You do get to choose that point.
Cool.
So you kind of like
Yeah.
strategize to avoid your allies.
These are both so dope. Are we allowed to change any of these out, or no? Is that like a thing we have to?
Yeah, if you're leveling up here, if there's one domain card that you want to try and swap out, you can, but it has to be of the equal level or lower.
Okay.
So you couldn't like
see.
take a second, third level at level 3, but you could swap one out for an equal card of lower level. I'll allow that. You can do that once.
Abu, did you see this brace one, dude?
No.
You should take a peeky poo at this one.
Take a little peeky poo.
Because that's probably mad good. It allows you to mark a stress so you can take another armor slot.
Oh shit.
So, I mean, like, 'cause how many
Yeah.
times is it where it's like you take more damage?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna take that. Yeah.
Choices.
Choices.
Yeah,
I'm a bit sleepy, so it's harder. I know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one.
Dang, both of these are dope.
What'd you pick?
Tactician.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you help an ally, you can spend a hope to add one of your experiences to their roll alongside your advantage die. When making a tag team roll, you can roll a d20 as your hope die.
Whoa!
Whoa!
That's sick.
Oh my god.
That's just got to like I've just got to have roll more hopes though.
That's
Maybe that will
amazing.
inspire the universe.
That could be.
Come on now.
I'm just so glad the rest of the campaign's gonna be so easy for us.
It's just gonna be
Steamroll.
great.
No problem. I'm so conflicted. I have no clue.
I've decided to take 2 permanently gain 1 stress slot. I've done that twice. So I got 2 stress slots. And then I've also taken the domain card of Brace, which is when you mark an armor slot to reduce incoming damage, you can mark a stress to mark an additional one.
Oh, I'm going to have to work so hard to kill you. Challenge accepted.
gonna be good. When you level up, do you still carry the shit from your last level? It isn't like a clean slate. Is it?
Nope.
It's still carrying. Okay, cool. This isn't what
I should look at that actually.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, like literally, like regenerate everything.
Okay, so I'm definitely using one of my level ups to take an additional card.
Great.
So I'm gonna be taking Terrify, which is a target within close range. On success, the target marks 1d4 stress, and you make the target flee 1 range away from you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if I succeed with fear, the target becomes vulnerable.
It's pretty slick.
So not bad.
Sweet.
And then I'm gonna take Conjure Swarm.
Okay.
Nice.
There you go.
I got Burning Blood and then Blood Puppet, which is the 2. So now I have AoE as well. And then hopefully I can maneuver some people to our advantage. So I could literally have made someone do a reaction roll to to force them to jump out the window. So that way you're rolling for it.
Yep.
Wait a second, actually. Oh, sorry.
I am going to remove the final words that I had, and I'm going to switch it for Voice of Reason, which is speaking with an unmatched power and authority, advantage on action rolls to de-escalate violent situations or convince someone to follow your lead. Additionally, you're emboldened in moments of duress. When all of your stress slots are marked, you get a +1 bonus to your proficiency for damage rolls. And I'm adding, after today, I think Cagauma is leaning into their magic, even though they don't know how to use it fully, but I'm gonna do Bolt Beacon.
All right.
So I make a spellcast roll against a target with far range. On success, spend a hope and send a bolt of shimmering light towards them, dealing a 2d8 something magic,
Whoa.
something. It's a lot.
2d8 magic using your
that's
proficiencies.
sick.
Yeah.
Then the target becomes temporarily vulnerable,
These are just
and it will glow
Glows
brightly,
brightly.
Until the condition is cleared.
Right.
That's
I
great.
feel like after today,
My
I'm like,
ones?
you know what, buddy?
Yeah, I got this guy.
Use that magic, bah.
And
That's
then
a
that's
hope
the AoE.
Yeah, just like I did it once. I saw those two go down, and I'm like, I think I'm ready.
Hell yeah.
I think I'm also going to
And then this is the
take a
other one.
+1 bonus to 2
The only thing is that, of
experiences.
course, it uses my
That's
life.
cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, I got plenty of that.
And I'm adding an HP
my
point.
God.
Yeah,
Great.
it's like bloodbending.
All right, everyone feeling good?
Yeah.
All right, we got our level 3 situated. Let's run down. Let's start over here.
Okay,
Abubakar, what'd you
so I decided to essentially take 2 more stress, permanently gain 1 stress slot. I did that twice,
Great.
making my stress pretty high. And I also took the domain card ability on the bone side of Brace, which is when you mark an armor slot to reduce incoming damage, you can mark a stress mark a stress to mark an additional armor slot.
Yeah.
which
You are
is
deeply
Very
unkillable.
which is great.
Yes.
Yes.
Good to know.
Incredible. I added an extra hit point, and I switched my final words to Voice of Reason, the ability that is Splendor, I believe. Yes. And you speak with an unmatched power and authority. You have the advantage on action rolls to de-escalate violent situations or convince someone to follow your lead. Additionally, you're emboldened in moments of duress. When all of your stress slots are marked, you gain a +1 bonus to your proficiency for damage rolls.
Nice.
And then yes.
Love it.
Then I added Bolt Beacon. I know that Cagauma is a little scared of using their magic, but after today and seeing some success with magic usage, and now they can make a spellcast roll against a target within far range. On a success, spend a hope to send a bolt of shimmering light towards them, dealing D8 +2 magic damage using your proficiency. The target becomes temporarily vulnerable and glows brightly until this condition is cleared.
It's pretty slick. Great choices. Laura, what you got?
I decided to gain a +1 bonus to 2 of my experiences, so I chose Dust to Dust and Shadow Sister.
Great.
And then I also got an additional domain card. So I took the Dread card of Terrify, which makes targets even more stressed. I like causing stress on people.
Hell yeah.
And if they get scared of me, then they run away from me, which is nice.
Great.
And I took the Sage one of Conjure Swarm, because I want little light bugs to fight for me.
Love it. Great. Thank you. What you got, Jen?
So I've added a +1 to my agility and instinct. And then I've also gone for Tactician, which is really cool. When you help an ally, they can spend a hope to add one of your experiences to their roll alongside your advantage die. And when making a tag team roll, you can roll a d20 as your hope die. So
Yes.
love that.
So cool.
So cool. And then I've also added Corrosive Projectile, making a spellcast roll against a target within far range. On a success, deal d6 plus 4 magic damage using your proficiency. Additionally, mark 2 or more stress to make them permanently corroded.
Nice.
While a target is corroded, they gain a -1 penalty to their difficulty for every 2 stress you spend. This condition can stack.
So we can hex. I can hex them, and you can do that, and
Yeah.
they can keep getting damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
It's like, you know, when you have to like roll a 13 to hit somebody, that reduces that number to like 12 or 11 or 10. So where it makes it easier for everybody to hit that target.
Great.
I didn't realize
Incredible.
that's what hex was doing. That's clutch.
Well, Hex is -2 to their attack rolls and
Penalty to damage rolls and difficulty.
difficulty, yeah.
so
yeah,
it's
both.
doing that. That's
really good.
That's really cool.
Nice.
I opted to do the additional domain card and also gain a +1 bonus to 2 unmarked character traits, one being agility and the other to knowledge. And then I picked up Burning Blood, which essentially I can use one of my hit points to do an AoE attack, deal hit points. If someone dies, it also stresses the other ones out.
Fuck yes.
And then the other one's Blood Puppet. And I can spend a hope to do things. I won't tell you yet. We'll say.
Fantastic. I'm excited to see what the fuck happens next episode. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you guys next time on Age of Umbra.